Hello YouTube and welcome into another part 0 video for our Let's Play Civilization series. Today I have John Curtin for you, and in the future video you will see that I am cosplayed as this fine looking gentleman while we actually play the videos, but this is recorded at a separate time, so I am not in my full Australian garb today. No, it doesn't work. Don't worry about it. Citadel of Civilization is an excellent deterrent of an ability. It's kind of rare that we've seen a couple other abilities that are a little bit similar to this, but this is a very, very powerful ability and should basically discourage people from attacking you, because you get 100% extra production if you have been declared on, or if you've liberated a city-state, and that lasts for 10 turns. That's really insane. Double production. It can really help you defend early if you are, declared on, as happens in deity play often. It can really help you just crank out a settler, or if you're happen to have a standing army and you go liberate some city-states, that can be amazing production for like a space race or any type of victory you really like. And that's what I like about John. That's why he is ranked so highly for me, because Land Down Under allows us to have any victory in mind playing as Australia. So let's go over it. This is a stacked one. 3 housing in coastal cities. So that is in addition to what you would normally get for founding on the coast / rivers. So you can have an extremely high base population cap if you settle coastal cities on fresh water. I think it would start at +8 housing. That's really insane. That's 3 districts and then even more, hopefully. Most of what you'll ever need, frankly, as far as housing goes. So that could be very strong. Obviously, I'm not super big on coastal cities. I think sea resources are in general bad, and I don't like the harbor as much as I like the commercial hub. But that being said, it's a very nice perk, and hopefully you can have some fun with that. In addition, yields from campuses, commercial hubs, holy sites, and theater squares go to +1 if that tile where you build it has charming appeal, and it gets another +3 if breathtaking. That's nutty. You could theoretically, if you find the perfect campus or holy sites slot surrounded by mountains, you could theoretically have a +9 adjacency yield. That's insane. And where you see this really shine is with theater squares as well, because that is a boost that isn't often just expected, right? Like usually you're happy if you're getting anywhere between 1 and 3 out of 1 and 3 adjacency yield out of a theater square. But now if you put it next to a wonder, which has higher appeal anyway, I mean, you can get some silly adjacency bonuses, and that can help you play in for a culture victory. Obviously, science, for science purposes, mountains have high appeal, and putting your campuses next to them usually a good idea anyway. So you can get some nutty science, some nutty culture, or holy sites if you want to go the religious victory route. And obviously, gold is always good from commercial hubs. So that's a really I'd rate it a 6 out of 5 if I could. It's stupid good. I would build any civ with this as like a base ability. On top of that, you have the digger, which is a pretty good infantry replacement. It isn't available to the modern era, so it's kind of it's a little bit lower ranked, or I like it less. I guess it doesn't really change the ranking. I like it less than like an early strong unit, but any unit that can potentially have an extra 15 combat strength is pretty darn good. I know that coastal is situational, and neutral and foreign territory can sometimes be situational depending on what you're doing with your army. But if the stars align and you're getting an extra 15 combat strength out of your infantry, that's very good. It's a very strong unit. So pretty good. I don't tend to have warmongery kind of games with John, just because it's kind of really fun to SimCity and build your empire correctly with him. So and then finally we have our Outback station, which is maybe the best tile improvement in the game. Adding food production for like flat tiles, land tiles. You can also build it on desert, so your petras look insane. Yeah, the Outback station is just silly. You can basically have flatland hills effectively. and some stupid food out of that as well if you build them next to pasture. So it's just really, really good. You can only build it in desert hills, grassland, and plains tiles, but it's really, really, really good. So you do have a little negative there for me. Coastal start bias is a boo from me, but it usually doesn't get in the way of having a really, really strong John Curtin games. Used to be my #1 overall Civ. Went down with Rise and Fall just a little bit, but that wasn't really a fault of his own. So this is a really fun game. Like I said, you can pursue any kind of victory you want, and we're dressed up for it. So hopefully it's fun for you guys as well. Enjoy the series. Thanks. Thanks for watching this, and don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come say hi to us in person on the internet. See ya.